Okay, Hozipa. So in the last session, we have completed our transparent firewall and the vWire. Today we'll go with the high availability, and I will try to fix this SD-WAN technology with the high availability because real time we are using the same. Okay, so how actually it works? How actually it works with HA with high and SD-WAN. So this is our HA. What is it? Okay, HA, and I will just explain you here what is our actually diagram is telling. So in this, yeah. So in this, we have two firewalls, okay, and two firewall, okay, firewall one, firewall two, and we are having a two ISP, Internet Service Provider Geo and the Tata, okay, and both are connected to the switch, and from switch it is connected with the firewall one, and it is also connected with the firewall two, okay. Same has been connected with the firewall. This Tata has been connected with the firewall one and the firewall 2, okay. Because of redundancy I use this, otherwise that is also possible. I can use a one router, I can use a one single device, and I can only configure the HA, but I just wanted to configure HA with the SD-WAN, how it work actually, okay. Because it work that HA with the SD-WAN is only using in the real time, okay. And remember, this is on port number one, which is connected with the local area network. The same one, port number two, is also connected with the second DMZ network. Okay. And the same way, we have a switch. A switch is connected with the port number Fortigate port firewall, and this is also connected like this. Okay. Means redundancy is in everywhere. Here, this both the port is now is a heartbeat. Okay. And the heartbeat is only required to sync that all the all the configuration need, it will sync directly to that this another firewall by using this heartbeat, okay. So remember, what is the basic requirement of before no pre-configuration? So model must be same, both the model of the firewall should be same, port number should be same, like port number one. So port number is one is connected here, so port number one should be also connected here. Port number two is connected to this one, so port number two also is connected with the vice versa, okay. So just like port number five is connected here, so port number five should be connected. So port number and port type should be the same, okay. Along with version, OS version should be the same, and that and the mode, like transparent mode or net mode. So net mode only will use here, okay. Whatever mode you are using, mode should be the same, okay. So all these things are required same, okay. Got it? Then only we will use HA, okay. So just will begin that.
Sir, can we just connect directly without switch, or we have to have a switch or router?
This one
No, no, from the ISB
ISP,
directly
this
to
is
the
a
FortiGate.
this is we can directly connect to that firewall also, but if I directly connect to
Fine.
the firewall, how do I get this, right? I can't get it, correct.
Yes, yes.
But if you want, I can use multiple interface, but the IP, if I'm using a router, okay, instead of switch, if I use a router, then in every interface I need to assign a different IP address,
Okay, yes,
because that is L3, right?
yes, yes.
More action, start all
And
nodes. Okay, this is our management interface. Okay, port number 7 is connected to our management as usually we are using, right? Got it?
yes, management, yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to start by the R1. Okay, then R2. Just a minute. Be online. Be online. Sorry, I had a call. So this is our R1. Okay, so R1 is nothing but it is our local area network. It's like a PC only. Okay, R1, and this is in our R2, like DMZ side. What happened? Why it is stuck? Okay, this is our Geo. This is our another ISP. Okay, so let's begin the configuration first with these routers. So R1, R2, R3. Okay, enable configuration terminal, no IP domain lookup, IP at interface first Ethernet 0 by 1, 0 by 1's IP address 192.168.101.100, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Okay, another thing, IP route towards our internet, towards our firewall 0.0.0, 0.0.0.0.0, 192.168, 192.168.101.1. Okay, that's it. In R2, enable configuration terminal interface first Ethernet 0 by 0, IP address 192.168.102.100, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. And IP route 0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0.0, 192.168.102.1. Okay, fine. Geo means here. Enable configuration terminal interface first Ethernet 0 by 0. IP address 191.1.1.1.1, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Okay. Another one, interface loopback 1, IP address 1.1.1.1, 255.255.255.0. Okay. Another interface, that's it here. And Tata loopback I created for to testing purpose. Okay. Enable configuration terminal interface first Ethernet 0 by 0, IP address 102.1.1.1, 255.255.255.0. Okay, and no shutdown, and nothing more than that. So our routers has been configured. Okay, so now we'll go with the firewall one. We'll use as a HA active. Okay, and we'll use this one as a HA passive. HA passive. Okay, so admin, 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 admin. So system interface. So we need to change the config system interface edit port number 1. Edit port number 1. Set mode DSCP. Set allow access ping HTTPS. HTTP. Next edit port number 7. Set allow access ping HTTPS. Set mode DSCP. Okay. So same like this. Admin, 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 config system interface, edit port number 1, edit port number 1, set mode static, set allow access ping HTTP. Okay, and the next edit port number 7, 34567, set allow access ping HTTP, and the set IP 10 not IP, set mode DSCP. Okay, so now it will get an IP, so system interface. So in the port number 7, we'll get a 153. So we'll use 192.153. Okay. Admin, admin, don't save later. Okay. Okay. And how many interface we are having? So in this port number 1, we are having active. Config system interface, edit port number 1, set allow access, not set allow access, set IP 192.168.101.1/24, set. Okay. Okay. Set mode static, set IP 192.168.101.1/24, and set allow access ping https ping http, that's fine. And the next edit port number 2, set IP 192.168.102.1 255.255. Not 255, that is a /24, set allow access ping https and in. Okay, not in, we have some more interface, port number 5. So next edit port number 4345, set allow access ping https http. Okay, and that set IP 101.1.1.1.100 /24, set allow access ping is ping. Okay, that's fine. There's set allow access ping. And when we have one more interface right here, which is coming from this another ISP, right? So here also we required interconnection, right? 102. Wajipa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We have two more.
Uh,
The
yeah, we have
management
a,
and the other.
this is management. We already given the DSCP, right? So this
Okay.
port number 6 is connected with the second ISP. So we'll configure port number 6 as a 102.1.1.100, right? So
Yes,
port
yes.
number 6, next edit port number 6, set allow access ping https, set mode, not set mode, set IP 102.1.1.100 and the /24 end. Okay, so system interface question mark. So fine, everywhere is done. Now we'll go with the same way in a HA. In HA, we have a single ISP. Okay, we don't need to config system interface, edit port number 1, set mode, set mode DSCP, set mode is static because by default that is a DSCP, the port number 1, right? So now next edit port number 1, port number 5, port number 4 and 5, the set allow access ping http and the set IP 102.1.1.100 to 100/24 end. Okay, what is the next? Port number 6, 101.100, right? So next config system interface, edit port number 6, set allow access ping http ping https http and set IP 101.1.1.100/24. Okay, and in. So system interface question mark 192.168.75. And where is the IP? 101 for the port number 2. Port number 5 is a 102, and the port number 6 is our another ISP. This one, right? This ISP. So interconnection we given, right? So now we'll access the both the firewall. So what is the IP here? 75.152. 75.152. Admin. Don't save later. Okay. So first of all, change the network. Okay, network the port number 1. Port number 1 should be our, not port number 1, port number 7. It should be our manual in the both the firewall. Okay, both the firewall we need to do. Network port number 7 interface and the port number 7. Okay, so port number 7 manual. Okay, okay, and the interface port number 1. Rest are fine, right? So that's it. And now we'll do first before doing the HA configuration. What we'll do? We'll configure the SD-WAN. Okay, so how to configure the SD-WAN? So here only. No need to configure in the both the firewall also. If you configuring while doing the SD-WAN, while doing the HA configuration, no need to configure SD-WAN in the both. But if you wanted to configure, that is also fine. So we'll do both. Okay. So SD-WAN, how many interfaces are connected? This is our SD-WAN. SD-WAN kind of like ether channel that we are physically two physical interface we are merging under with the logical interface, right? Logical channel. So port number 5 and port number 6 we are having, right? So port number 5 first. So first of all, port number five, and port number 5. What will be the gateway for that? 101.1.1.1, right? So this is a 101.1.1.1. Fine. Again, port number. Which port number is connected? Port number 6 is. Port number 5 is connected, and the port number 6 102.1.1.1. So port number 6 102.1.1.1. The port number 6. Okay, fine.
Sir, sorry, this point, what we are doing now and why we are doing this? This is the
No,
SD one, right?
because this is a SD-WAN configuration. So how many
Okay.
SD-WAN where we are configuring? We are configuring into this ISP interface, right? So we receive two ISP, right? We have a Geo and we have data. Both are connected with
Yes.
the switches, and from here we redistributed the interface. One interface we given the port number 5, one is a port number 6. Same here, one is a port number 5, one is a port number 6. Remember, it is this both the fire this both the switch is non-manageable switch. Okay, in case of this port number 5 is down, at least data will go like like this. Okay, if you are having if you want to send that our data towards geo like this, if there is a single interface connected with the ISP, let's suppose this is a down, then all the traffic will be drop, right?
Yes.
So that is the reason I'm just going to use this. Okay, port number 5 and port number 6. Fine. Here port number 5 and port number 6. And the same way we are here also, we are having a port number 5 and port number 6. So SD-WAN, go to this, double click and use this port number 5 and port number 6 also here. So here, if what is the port number 5 IP? So 102.102.1.1.1. If I'm not wrong, let me check 102.1.1.1, and this is done. And then we need to change the name of interface to better understanding. Port number 6. Port number 6 is 102.1.1.1. Right. So gateway is a port number 6 of gate. So port number 6. This is our port number 6. Port number 6 is connected with the 10. Sorry, port number 5 is connected with the 102.1.1.1. Port number 6 is connected with the 101.1.1.1. Okay, port number 6. Let me verify, brother. Port number 6. Port number 6. Where is this port number 6? Just a minute. Remove this. First of all, port number 5. Create a port number 6. 6 is there, nothing is there. Leave it. Just a minute. Cancel this and delete this. Okay. Okay. Port number 5 and port number 6 both are already called here. So port number 5 and port number 6. Port number 5 IP is a 102.1.1, and the port number 6 IP is a 10101, right? 101 instead of 101. So fine, both are fine. So I'm just going to configure static routes towards static routes. Earlier we used single interface, right? Single interface. So now we are using what? This will use this virtual link as a gateway. Okay, under this virtual link we are having both the ISP interface, port number 5 and port number 6. Okay, like this we'll have to do. After that, After that, no need to do anything. Firewall policy, create a policy. So in this policy, how many interface? Port number 1, 2, and port number 5 and port number 6. So instead of so I'm just giving a HA the name, and before that we'll go to the system and the feature visibility. Under the feature visibility, multi-port interface policy we need to enable, and after that we'll go to the firewall policy. Under this firewall policy, we need to create now, and under this under this we need to create new and the HA. I'm just giving the name. So how many ports we have? Port number 1, 2, port number 1, 2, and port number 1, 2 only is a packet will come from the port number 1 and 2. It will go via port number virtual link. Means which one now? SD-WAN only, right? So now source will be a all, destination will be a all, and that the services all, schedule all, always everything is fine. Now okay. Then so we created the policy, and then after this policy we need to create one. Remember, I did just a configuration. I just did this ISP configuration onto this second firewall. Otherwise, that is also not required. All will be sync on this, but I don't want to take a risk because this is a practical and it's a simulation. So that's the reason I'm using. In the real time, if you're connected and you configured SD-WAN in the single interface, it will automatically active firewall will automatically send to their passive firewall. Okay. So but I don't want to take a risk now. HA. So how many will use active passive first? So I'm just giving that 200 because I will use this as our active firewall, and the group name is a lab. Okay, some password you need to put here. So 14.8, I'm giving the password as a 14.8. Okay, now session pickup, when that anything is down, then you need to become like this, become like active. Monitor interface, how many interface are there? Port number 1, port number 2, port number 5, and port number 6 will keep as a monitoring. Port number 1, 2, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 5, and 6. Okay. And that another heartbeat interface is a port number 4 and port number 3. Port number 4 and port number 3. Okay. So I'll use some, I'll give some heartbeat priority, like both for interface number for 3 and 4. I'm giving this 100. Okay. For this interface, this port number 3 and port number 5 is a heartbeat. This is port number 3 and port 5. Port number 1, 2, 5, and 6 will be our monitoring interface. If any interface is down, then the traffic will move towards another firewall. Okay. So this firewall will always monitor this 4 interface, and this is the heartbeat interface. If anything is goes down by this port number 1, let's suppose. So who will inform? This port number 4 or port number 3 only inform. Okay. So that is called heartbeat. This is so okay. Got it, Rajipa?
Okay, and it's 100. It's seconds or what?
Second server what?
You said 100, right? Is it seconds, 100 seconds, or 100 requests?
No, 100 I given for this one. 100 I given for this one. Okay, again
Yes,
now
what does it mean?
let me complete this first. Otherwise it will, because once we configure na both, I'm keeping 128 here. Okay, so group name is a lab, and the password is a 14.8. Okay, monitor interface is a 1, 1, 2, and the 5, 6 here also, right? So 1, 2, 5, and 6. And the heartbeat interface is the 4, 3. So we'll use the 4 and 3 interface as a heartbeat. Okay, so I'm just giving the priority for heartbeat, because both is equal for me, like that. I'm giving the equal priority for the port number 3 and port number 4. Okay, here port number 3 and port number 4 is there, and keep the session pickup. Okay, got it.
Okay, so they are just numbers, right? You can put any
This is
number.
just a given number. I'm just giving the priority that port number 3 also we have a same priority to monitor the another firewall. This is just a value we are giving, equality we are giving to the traffic. Okay, so now in
Okay.
this case our one firewall will goes down means not power off, it will the passive file, because this firewall we given that what priority bit we given 128, and this firewall priority bit is a 200, right? So highest priority is the active, and the lowest priority will be the passive. Okay, so our now we are, it will take some time, just a minute, to sync up. Okay, wait a minute. It is just a syncing from this firewall to this firewall. After that, we cannot get GUI of this firewall. Okay, we'll have to work whatever we want to work. We'll have to work on this firewall only. Okay. So wait a minute. It will take some time. Now it will take time to synchronize. Okay. So this is our second firewall. This is our first firewall. This is our active firewall. This is our prime. This is our secondary firewall because priority is a 128, right? So this is the priority 128. This firewall, and this is our active firewall. That is the priority is a 200. Okay. Got it. So now in a single dashboard, we can get wait for at least 5 minutes. It will take time to sync up. Okay. Meanwhile, let me try to send a packet from R1 to our internet. So enable ping 1.1.1.1 1.1.1.1. I think now Control Shift 6. Ping 1.1.1.1. So we are able to reach from R1 to the 1.1.1, right? In the same way, we can reach 102.1.1.1. Ping 102.1.1.1. So by using a SD-WAN, we are able to use this ISP and as well as this ISP. Okay, so this is the beauty of SD-WAN, where we can merge multiple public interface into a single channel. Okay, so we have a separate SD-WAN classes, but I just wanted to use this SD-WAN classes because of, look here, we are already having SD-WAN classes, right? Mm, where it
Sorry
is.
for this two ISB, different ISB. We should have two IP address, right? Two different IP addresses.
Wait a minute. SD-WAN is there, right? Software
Yes.
defined area network. Yeah, we have a different now. So where it is different? Here 102, right? And here
So yes,
101.
if I want to access the my Fortigate from outside,
No, no,
which IP
not
should
like
I
that.
use?
Then it is up to you. It is up to you where you want to, where you want to configure your net. Okay, network address translation based on your configuration only. Let's suppose you advertise this. If someone is hitting the 101.1.1, then it should with the port number 80, it should go to your HTTP server. Okay, like this you need to configure. You are not going to advertise your SD-WAN. You are just going to advertise your any public IP from this both 102 or 101. Okay. I already we covered this netting configuration, right?
Yes.
So I already given this, I already shown the practical that how to configure the static destination net. Destination net is
Yeah, but
using for outside, right? Outside user.
we had one IB. At that time, we had only one IB,
Only IP,
right?
one IP, right? So now you can
Yes.
you can use this any single IP. Okay.
Okay, one of them, huh?
Yeah.
We just need to configure it first.
Yes, yes. No need to configure anything. You just need to configure a destination
Yes,
net.
yes. Yes.
Okay. Wait a minute. For that, before that, I'm just going to configure. Just a minute. Something like IPsec, VPN, OSPF, security, transparent, HTTP, net, telnet, HTTP, HTTP, SSH. I'm giving some IP privilege like Siva, so I'm just giving this IP. Where I want to configure this HTTP service into our where into our internets. Okay, internets. Paste it here. Data also. I'm just using. Paste it here. So now you can do the telnet from here. Telnet. I know telnet. Telnet 1.1.1.1. So we are able to access our inter outside, right? Look, where we are now in R1, right? So it was earlier. Let me change the geo their host name. So host name geo and the host name of the Tata will be a host name of the Tata. This will be a Tata. So this is done. And if you change exit ind, let me configure 102.10.10. From R2, I'm trying 101. Enable telnet 1.1.1.1. Okay, trying to access. Now it is a Siva is a ID, Siva is a password. Now I am able to Siva and the Siva. Now where I am connected from R2, I am able to access the Geo, right? From R2, from this machine, I am able to access this route, this device. Okay, got it. So let me refresh once again. Yeah, both are now synced up. And if suppose, look, I'm still connected from R2. Okay, I'm still connected from R2 to the Geo network, right? Geo, I'm still connected to the Geo, and I'm just going to shut down the. I'm just going to shut down which one? This firewall. Okay, let me shut down. Stop. If I stop this also, look, I stopped. This is done now. This is completely down, but still we are connected with the Geo, right? Okay, as a here also, if you check unknown, router ping 1.1.1.1. Wait a minute, it was HA active. I did a mistake, anything I forgot. All users, admin, so firewall, firewall HA, so firewall HA, so firewall, so firewall. No, there is nothing like command. So firewall get firewall. Nothing is that command. I think I'm missing. Okay, this is down now. If you hit from 1.1.1, from R1 to 1.1.1, let's see. Exit, exit from this R2. Enable. So IP interface brief 192.168.101.100, right? So ping 1.1.1.1. It should go to our. It should reach. Let me try. If it is not reaching like 101.1.1, at least we can reach. Ping ping 101.1.1.100. Okay, this firewall is completely down, and it should go via this, right? Okay, just a minute. Let me turn on this firewall.
Maybe the synchronization was not done yet,
That is the reason.
right?
It suddenly I stopped. Na synchronization was not done. Look, if I hit now this firewall will also become like HA. Let me check the HA setting. HA. So under this HA, we are having. Let it bring another firewall to HA active. admin. There was some command too for the HA. Transparent is there. Net configuration IPsec, BGP, OSPF, VRRP. Okay, leave it that to check the HA. Refresh it. Yeah, both the firewall is done now, right? So if you check here, it is fine. We are only when you configure the HA, only active firewall console we can get. But here in the CLI mode, if you check in the CLI mode, active passive source system interface. Okay, all the IP will be synced. All the IP has been synced. 192.168.101 is there. 101 is there. We are I think we are not configuring it manually, right? It came automatically. It synced from the port number 4 and port number 5. Correct? Got it? My point. So now what is the now which one is the primary? Primary with the priority 128, right?
Correct.
Now the
Yes.
now for that what we have to do, we need to enable some command. Okay. So what is that command? That command will be in the both the firewall config system HA. Okay. Let me configure. In the both the firewall config system HA. Okay. And the so what is that? Set name, our lab, set mode, active and passive password. We given some password, right? And the monitoring interface, sorry, heartbeat interface is a port number 3 and port number 5. Session pickup enable, set override is disabled. Right, set priority is a 200. Set monitor interface port number 1256. But here set override is what? Set override is if I enable that set override enable, and again if I go, okay, if I no, again I'll do this config system config system config system HA, and the set override enable, okay, end. So if we do, and again if I turn off this, okay, let me do this, okay, so both are fine now. Okay, sorry, cancel. If you check it properly, both are 434 3412 and 462, the same, all are like this only. Okay, so synchronization session is 18. If you check the session here, how many sessions are there? So go to the dashboard, FortiView source, and the FortiView destination. TCP 1.1.1 only session was there, right? FortiView application, it should be like 192.168, our whatever both the IP we use, and that should be like our local area network session. So FortiView session now 192.168.102.100 was reached with the destination 1.1, right, with the TCP IP 23, right? So this is the way how it is connected. And if you check the HA, again I'm going to turn off this HA, okay? Active end. So system interface. So no, execute reboot. Let me ping now 1.1.1.100. So we are able to reach, right? Repeat count. Okay, there's a repeat count. I'm doing the 1,000 leg and execute reboot. If I reboot, yes, check whether anything. Now it is getting stopped, but because of this one only. If we'll do once again that, okay, after removing this uh you know admin don't save, wait a minute, later begin. Which firewall I removed? Active only I rebooted, right? Restarting the system. But now we are here, right? Now we are our secondary firewall will become active now. Network, not network setting, and the HA. Our which firewall is active now with the 128, right? So it is the primary. Now this is the primary. Okay, this is the primary. Once it is back, now this time higher priority only become a primary. Okay. Before that, I just wanted to delete this port number 6 and the port number uh, port number 6 from the both the side, and I don't want to use this time. I completely want to delete this all this scenario. Okay, I just to keep this one only, and yeah, that's it. I just wanted to use without SD-WAN. I wanted to go with that. Okay, without SD-WAN will go. So this is our management one, and let me remove this. Let me remove all these things. Okay, this is our management. Okay, this is our geo. Now what we'll do, once this firewall is back, wait a minute. Okay, now this firewall is back and we can go with that. Okay, Tata is gone, remove this. And we are having now single ISP. Okay, admin, don't save. So let me log in now, later. Okay, and okay, here instead of network will go and will delete the SD-WAN. Okay, this is our SD-WAN. Delete this and delete the policy also, firewall policy. Delete this firewall policy. Now instead of SD-WAN, we'll go the individual static routes. Okay, so 101.1.1.1, the port number 5, and now I will the firewall policy, and this one. Create a new policy and create a policy like a HA. Port number 1. What is the port number 1? Port number 1, 2, and 5. So port number 1, 2, port number 1 and 2, and the port number 5 will be our internet. So where is the port number 5? It is the still part of. Is it still part of still part of SD-WAN? So let me remove this SD-WAN. SD-WAN. Still it is a part of port number 5. Is a delete this properly. Now create the policy. Static routes is there. Static routes is there. Yes, port number 5. Now go to the policy, create a policy, and use the HA. Use give the policy name, port number 1 and 2, port number 1 and 2, and port number 5. Okay. For source will be all. Destination will be all. Service schedule all. Schedule always. Okay. And this is done. So okay, fine now. Our which firewall is inactive now? Check it that this is the our setting and HA. So now the higher is now the firewall is back in the high with the higher priority, and it become a again it become a primary only, right? So now again I'm doing that. I'm pinging from 1.1.1. Okay, I'm pinging from here. Still again we are able to reach, right? So if you ping from from R2 also, ping 1.1.1.1, repeat count 1.1. So we are able to reach, right? Source, repeat. What is that command now here? Okay, it is still going on, right? It's still going on that from R1 to we are able to reach this by this firewall. Now I'm just stopping this firewall. I just again stop this firewall and again we'll check. Okay, still we are able to. Why it is not reaching? It should go via. Okay, there is no connectivity, right? This I forgot to connect this one cable. Just a minute. One cable must be there. stop this one as well, and connect one cable. Port number 5 to any cable must be connected here. Then only it will work. Okay. So port number 5 and the port number 5. Now it will be work now. Okay. Now again go ahead. Yeah, it is back again, right? So let me turn off once again to this firewall, but still monitoring interface we kept it as a 5, right? So now we'll stop this. Okay. Now look, now this time, arey, wow, this time it should not be something somewhere I missed it to connect, right? Port number 5, no need to assign the IP anywhere. Okay, leave it. This is the way how you're going to configure the static this one, our high availability. Okay, so start. So generally what happening once the active is down, now the passive will become active, and the packet will go via the active one. Okay, and it will go to that internet. Like that it is happening, but somewhere we are missing
Port
something.
5 you just configured. Port
Sorry,
5. Port
port
5
5.
in, yes.
Port 5 is there. Just a minute. Admin. Let me log in. Now both the firewall need to become active. H active, H active, H active, H active, H active. Wait a minute, okay. Okay, this is done. Let me check from admin. Again, we need to log in this firewall later. Okay. System HA, and now this is in port number 5 is not in there, right? Port number 5 is there. Here we cannot change. Let me try one way. What is the IP of the port number 5? 101.1.100, right? Let me do this. Uh, Let me take the console and assign the IP, same IP, 101.1.100. Okay. Admin config system interface, edit port number 4, 5, set IP 101.1.1.1, 101.1.1.100, 100 slash 24. Okay, set allow access ping HTTP. Set allow access ping secondary succeed to sync external files with primary. And so we cannot do that. Okay, from it will be so system interface question mark port number 5. The IP is a 101.1.100. Automatically automatically it sync. Okay, so now let me shut down and check the pinging is still going on. Ping 1.1.1.1, repeat count, source ping. Was there, right? Repeat ping, repeat enable ping, ping 1.1.1.1. Yes, reachable. Repeat. Okay, okay. So let me shut down now. Stop. Again, it is stopping. I don't know what. It was clearly there. Yeah. This port number 7, I think I missed to, I missed to keep as a. Let me log in the firewall. Network interface. Under this interface, we have a port number. What port number? Port number 5 and port number 7. Port number 7 is there. Port number 7. Port number 7, we need to change this. It is a manual only, right? Number 1, 2, port number 2. HP 42. Connected. This is connected. Port number 5, port number 5. Should come like this. Port number 1, port number 1, port number 2, port number 2. Okay, this is the way how we're going to configure. I'll check if anything I'm missing. I'll let you know on another video. Okay.
Okay.
So one more thing, I'm just going to use here under this system setting. Let me now this firewall is back. Admin. Don't save. Like generally we are giving some rights into the routers, right? And the Cisco router and switches for the access the junior engineer, right? Hello. So in the same
Huh?
kind of way, in the let's suppose you are working in some company and recently newly joined engineer is there, so we are giving them read rights only, right? Not read write rights, correct? Only read rights we are
Yes, yes.
giving them. So like that we need to go to the setting, and under the setting we need to use a name like for that we need to create one user authentication, user group or user definition. I need to create one test, local user. Okay, the password is will test and the 1 2 3. Okay, next, and don't save. Next. Fine. So now go to the setting. Under the setting, administrator. Under the setting, we have admin profile option. Under this, create new. We need give a name as a test one. Testing. I'm just giving as a testing. Okay, and set all. Only read permission I'm giving. Read permission only I'm giving to other users. Okay. I created a one user ID password, that read permission only I'm giving to another one. Okay. So always create new, like testing. Instead of testing, I'm just using as a test. Okay. Access permission, access control, permanent CLI. Okay. Let me log out the firewall. Now test 1 2 3. Not it will not like this. Okay. So in this session we just cover the HA. Okay. In the next session we'll go with the service SLB and the admin profile along with the VRRP. Okay. Got it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So it will take more than 4 to 5 days extra. Okay. SLB admin profile and VRRP in ADVPN depends. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see you by tomorrow. If it is, you can check in the HA. If anything doubt, now you can go and watch the playlist in my YouTube channel. Okay, in the first batch, it is completely clear. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.